I just want to clarify. This video talks about not having alcohol in front of people who don't want alcohol. I'm not talking about not having alcohol with kids who want alcohol. I'm talking in this video that when you have someone who says, I'm clean for 90 days, for 100 days, for 2 days, for 20 days, for 2 years, whatever it is, you're not allowed to drink alcohol in front of them, and also, and also, you're not a mensch. Don't make people's lives difficult when they have a major life challenge and they're trying to do something, and it's for everything. Menschlichkeit. If someone is overweight, and especially if their life is at risk and they're trying to lose weight and they come to you, you don't serve a fatty dessert with 4,000 calories and make them hurt themselves and eat it, especially if their life is in danger. And if someone has an addiction, if someone is trying to not drink alcohol and you're doing mitzvahs with alcohol when you could do it with grape juice, ask your das Torah. Anyway, this video is only for that type of situation where the people don't want the alcohol. If a kip is home and is struggling with wine or alcohol, and I've had parents be like, oh, what should we do? Like, what should you do? It's usur, it's against the Torah. It's even a shaila. You have to ask your rabbi, if someone is sugar-free, you're not allowed to serve everybody delicious sugar and make them suffer and make the life harder. Over here, they're struggling for their lives, and they don't drink alcohol. And we're going to serve alcohol? That's our need? If your need for alcohol is so great, you're an alcoholic. So I once had, when I had Home Sweet Home, every week I had the guys go to a different house for Shabbos, and we had guys who were that was their struggle, and we were saving their lives. So I would tell the host, you can't make Kiddush on wine. And everybody understood, of course not. And I had one guy, he said, I'm making Kiddush on wine for so long, so don't send them to me. And I thought that's a great example of everything that's wrong in the world. That's somebody who's giving up on hachnasas orchim, of saving lives, of being a partner in investing in saving the life of that kid who today is a father of, I think, 3, and Shemit Torah mitzvahs, and he gave up that investment to save a life and to do everything that's good about what we're doing for a chumrah, right? Because you don't prefer wine in a time of crisis. You don't give up mitzvahs. The Baal Shem Tov was born, that beautiful story. His parents had a child because Eliyahu Hanavi came to them and they were machnas oirech, even though he was machal Shabbos. You can look up that story. It's an amazing story. But achnas orchim, it's even an Uncle Moishi's song. And you're giving that up because you're going to be uncomfortable, or because, it's so not about you. So I just want to say, it's so you see how people who have clarity think differently. The Kruller Rebbe, Shlita Zayin Gesund, in Williamsburg, he had 5 Home Sweet Home guys come to him for Shabbos, 15 years ago. All Mechalei Shabbos. They're all smoking on Shabbos. And I told him, kids are struggling with alcohol, so you can't make Kiddush on wine. And he said, I'm making Kiddush on wine for, I think he said, 50 years. He said, but of course I'm not going to make on wine. What's the shaila? The truth of the matter is, we look at it, he's a tzaddik, and he's not, he is. But it's so pashut. Why would you serve something that, especially when it comes to alcohol, and it's like, if a kid is trying to get off drugs, you're going to serve everybody drugs and make it harder for him to go clean? It's crazy. If someone has an allergy, a nut allergy, I'm so sorry, we have to have our nuts on Rosh Hashanah. Well, I don't know, no, then we don't have nuts. When do we have nuts? Pesach, we have to have nuts. You're nuts. If that's how you feel, and you don't give up to save a life, and people torture their kids, they say, oh, it's a mishigas. They're saying, please don't have guests, or please don't have this person or that person, and they're trying to survive. Davar pashut, that's completely against everything we believe in. Ask your Rav. I'm not a paisik, but I just feel like it's disgusting that we would lose a chance of making a kid comfortable and bringing them back to stability and life and Yiddishkeit, everything.